Hello, it is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for this Moon Astrology Tarot, this time for the moon in Scorpio. This is February 28th through March 2nd, and it's like late in the day on the 28th, and I believe it's early morning on the 2nd. So it just spans over the dates. But anyway, we also have a leap year here. So happy leap year, happy February 29th birthdays. If you happen to be one of those out there, you get a birthday this year. Okay, so this moon in Scorpio is happening right after the Saturn, Mercury, Sun triple conjunction cazimi in Pisces. So we're probably still feeling that. And what I want to say is Scorpio energy can bring forth psychic abilities, psychic what's the word I want to use here? Downloads, but that doesn't even seem like a strong enough word. So what I'm feeling is coming off of that full moon in Virgo that we had on the 24th, something came up and through and it got released, or hopefully you did a release ritual. And then the Saturn, Mercury, Sun conjunction kind of had you move through an ego death, meaning some part of your old being had to go, right? Whether that's a belief system, habit, behavior, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now we're moving into Scorpio. Scorpio can be psychic, can be it can be paranormal, but I tend to think more of like the psychic. I think psychic's a little more positive of a word. Paranormal can get a little bit creepy for some folks, but Scorpio is penetrating. It is transformative, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. And as this moon moves into Scorpio late in the evening on the 28th, headed into the 29th, it will square Pluto in Aquarius. I think it's at 1 degree at this point. And then of course, the moon will move on to make squares with Mars and Venus, still in Aquarius. So the universe is like, has slammed a door, but it's almost like it's the door to a freezer. And I'm seeing images of something slamming in like Indiana Jones, and I don't know why, because I don't know anything about Indiana Jones. Was there something that slammed in Indiana Jones, like a door to a cave, maybe? But like maybe this is like a cave door that slammed, and now you're like opened up to this new thing, whatever this is. And I'm getting a lot of people contacting me because their clairs are coming online. Might do a written post about clairs, or they're feeling like their chakras are out of balance, or their chakras are waking up. So I'm feeling like a lot of people are having like psychic type stuff coming online, and it is overwhelming. So what I would really invite you to think about, because this moon will make a trine with the sun in Pisces, because Scorpio is a water sign, as is Pisces. And so there is some supportive energy around this. But because Scorpio is psychic, it is transformative, it is investigative. It wants to get to the bottom of things and whatnot. And so, like I said, depending on what came out for you, or, came through for you with that Saturn, Mercury, Sun situation in Pisces, something may have been revealed. Some truth may have been revealed. And now you got to dig to the bottom of it. Like something that maybe has been, here's the thing, like we can hear something 10 times and it takes till the 15th time before we actually are like open to, and by that I mean like consciously open to hearing it. Like you could read the same book like 4 or 5 times, and the 6th time you read it, you're like, wait, I never heard that line in the book before. Where the hell was that? You weren't ready to hear it consciously. but your subconscious always gets the message, right? So something may have been like pinging in the back of your mind, but you were not really consciously aware of it. Now you're becoming consciously aware of it. And now it's kind of like, you get to go search for the truth for yourself. You get to go make, ask the questions, however this is coming up. This could also be around health situations, because Pisces. But anyway, so my point is that, what you may be experiencing could have something to do with clairs. So certainly do some research about clairs. There's like clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, Claire, uh, is it Gustance? I can't remember all of them. I always have to look them up, and I'm not going to do that in this moment because you can go research them. But also think about this. If you are somebody who has maybe one sense that is limited, maybe you are blind, legally blind, maybe you have no olfactory sense, maybe you are a mute, maybe you are hard of hearing, maybe you have neuropathies and have sensitivity to touch. And so whatever one of these may be limited, I would invite you to investigate, be the Scorpio, go investigate, go dig in for the one sense within your body, your neurosystem that is open or maybe being activated in this moment. And so also, sometimes it's good to know like what house your Pluto is in, because if you happen to have Pluto in the second house, you could be, more into touching things, feeling things, sensuality type things, and things like that. So lots of different things going on here, but I'm feeling with the Scorpio moon, I'm really feeling like people are, this could be a harsh moon because it's Scorpio. That's how Scorpio moons go. But move through this slowly, but almost calculated, so that you are developing whatever is coming up and out and through for you. Practicing it, like going to the gym and lifting weights. Like, like I said, you're not going to lift 100 pounds, today, but you may start lifting 5 pounds. You may, be able to leg press, 60 pounds, but in no time, when you practice leg pressing, once or twice a week, you might notice, oh, suddenly you're able to leg press 80 and then 100 and etc. Okay. Working with whether it's psychic, clear type things, working on your chakras, your 7 energy centers, root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. All of these things take practice to learn. They take practice to understand. It's not something that will happen overnight. You do have to be intentional and conscious with practicing how to use them, even if it is a, clair ability or a psychic ability. You have to practice honing that or harnessing it so that you can use it when you need to, but you can also kind of tell it to be quiet when like you're in a place where like, okay, I like an airport, like airports, train stations, public transportation, those sorts of things. I'm always just like, okay, quiet, just don't. Okay, I have to just be here around these people, and it's going to be overwhelming if I have to, be a part of all of their energy and whatnot. And how you protect yourself in your energy and how you, deal with that is really up to you. There's a million ways. But anyway, so that was a huge flavor actually of what my book will be around is getting back in tune with our bodies and how our bodies function into our advantage. So anyway, but that's what I'm feeling for the Scorpio moon. There's a lot of supportive energy around this moon because we have Venus trine the south node, sextile the north node. And that's, to me, that's a really harmonious transit that's really opening up the opportunity for financial opportunities, for relationship opportunities, associates. It doesn't have to be romance. It can always be like a business associate. It could be a new friendship or a rekindling friendship or renegotiation of a relationship contract and whatnot. Maybe it's a new financial opportunity. Something to that effect. So be aware of that. And then what else is going on during the Scorpio moon? That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. And so, and of course, we're in a waning moon, which means the moon's getting darker, because we will be having a Pisces new moon on March 10th. So, but there's a lot of juicy energy between now and then. Trust me, I'm here for it. I got y'all. And I appreciate y'all being here and being a part of my channel and leaving comments, popping the like button. Really supports like the algorithm when people interact with videos. And so, and in case you were wondering, I don't see who likes the video. So, because I know some people out there are quiet content viewers. You're a quiet person, but we don't see who likes the video. It's not like Facebook where I can go click on that and see who's liked it. Nope, can't do that. I can see who commented. But so, anyway, so I appreciate you showing love, showing support. I'm really thankful for it. So let's see what's up with this tarot for this. This could definitely be all of our Betazoid Deanna Troy moment where we're starting to sense shit and whatnot. So I do think that there is something to be said about there having been a Betazoid in Star Trek Next Gen. Or even Kes from Voyager. Kes and all of when her psychic abilities came online. Remember that was like The Gift, I think was the name of the episode. I want to say it was like season 5, episode 2. It was right after 7 of 9 came on board and Kes had to leave and her abilities came online like full force. And remember, she couldn't even contain herself. All right, we have Page of Cloaks in reverse, Page of Wands, Page of Fire in reverse. I forget which Romulan this is. Page of Wands in reverse. Well, the most obvious interpretation of this for this particular moment could be just the fear of, which would make sense because Pluto is about bringing up your fears, but your fears of your psychic potential, your fears of your potential of being able to sense the world around you in a different way. What the hell would happen if we all, had Deanna Troy capabilities, right? It would terrify us. It would be terrifying if every time, but people have these abilities. They can see auras, they can hear things, they can interact with animals in a different way, and whatnot. And so I feel like even asking you or suggesting to you that you go and research, or explore utilizing your senses in a different way is even terrifying to some of you watching this video. And what I have to say to that is you're safe. You're a human who is an energetic being, and that your interest in being curious about your psychic potential is okay. And just remember, you can clear your history. You don't have to research it or tell anybody about it or whatever. It's kind of like journaling. You can do this in your own time, in your own space, in your own way. And nobody has to be the wiser that you're even into it, right? So, yeah. All right, let's see what's up with the woodland wardens, the spirit animals and spirit plants. I definitely think allowing yourself to be in a dreamy, space could be really beneficial. But do it kind of like productively or in a safe capacity. If you choose to embark on using substances to get you there, whether that's like, whatever herbal agent you choose to use, that could be fun too. We got the horse and the bluebell, and it says modest
Modest fortitude.
I am not familiar with the word fortitude. But think about horses. People who are horse people are like totally horse people, right? Um, they do feel like there is a spiritual connection between them and the horse. Horses, I don't know. I don't really know what to think of this. Modest fortitude. I mean, modesty would be like, um, gently, or I mean, we think of modesty, we think of like covering ourselves, right? That's like modest dress. But also I think modest fortitude and modesty in this case, or modestness in this case, may actually be like what I just said, which is like you get to do this in the privacy of your own home. You can do this on the privacy of your own devices, of being able to research those psychic potentials and whatnot, or even like whatever creative project you're on, like make this tangible too. Like it doesn't have to be, completely psychic-ish or betazoid-ish. This could actually be like your project. Like if you wanted to research how to do something using artificial intelligence, but you're afraid like people around you are going to think you're crazy or weird because you want to use AI, but AI is like where it's going to be at, like in the near future, if not already. And so you can use AI to do something, but nobody has to know that that's what you did. Nobody has to be the wiser of that. That could be like the modesty. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what made me use that deck. I guess it's wanting to like stretch me a little bit to use that deck. But I pulled it out today while I was filming. So what the hell? All right, let's see what we got for oil support. Eucalyptus would be good if we're talking about expansion. Melissa would be a good one. We got coriander, which heightens happiness and creativity. Ooh, y'all, I love this. I love this. I love this because the thing is that like, things that make us happy don't have to make sense to other people. Like they don't. It doesn't. But you get to be happy. You get to have fun. You get to do things. You get to be creative. You get to expand your creativity. You get to use this Venus energy in Aquarius, and Venus will be moving into Pisces where it's exalted in the next 2 weeks, I think, 10 days, something I don't remember when it moves in there, but it moves into Pisces shortly. And my point is that using this Venus in Aquarius with a harmonious transit with the nodes, and then eventually Venus will move into Pisces where it is exalted, and then we're going to have all kinds of flowy creativity energy happening. And so like opening yourself up to doing the creative things that you want to do that make you freaking happy, that bring you joy, right? Like I literally choose to experience joy. And after years of experiencing deep, dark, ugly depression where I hated my life, I hated everything about it, but just choosing me and choosing to do the things that I love to do, that put a smile on my face, that make me happy, like I get joy when I look at charts and when I put like a planet cycle together, or when I like realize that whatever tea I'm drinking has something in it, and I'm like, oh, what? Oh, I actually like that. Oh, okay, good, yay, right? Like, kind of thing, right? Recently had a tea with passion fruit. I'm not usually a fan of passion fruit, but this tea was really good, and I was very happy that it was very good. So you see my point? Like, try things on. You never know what it's going to open for you to enjoy and appreciate in this life. We are only here for a short time, you know? Enjoy it. We can get grouchy about it. I have my moments too where I'm grouchy, believe me. But we get to enjoy it. We get to have fun. We get to appreciate it. We get to touch things, see things, hear things, all of the things, whatever. So Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I hope you love the Scorpio moon. This actually seems like a really great Scorpio moon, but I could definitely see where people could be terrified of what's coming, what's happening for them in this space and time. And I really invite you to embrace what scares you about it, and be attentive and communicate with whatever messages, or communicate whatever messages are coming through for you. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.